Good morning. Let's see what Craig's up to today. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Mama.
What are we going to do today?
Go to Genesis and take the change to Walmart.
And then Craig decided he just wants to have a turkey sandwich at home for lunch, right?
Right,
That sounds good to me.
right. And a side salad.
And a side salad. Okay. What are you watching this morning?
Disney jackass.
Oh,
Sorry.
what's it about? What one are
Crazy
you watching?
stunts of Disney characters.
Which one are you watching this morning?
The second one.
What was it about?
This one.
Oh, is it Pinocchio?
Yeah.
So does it just shows all the characters doing crazy stunts?
Yes.
Oh, I see. What are you listening to on your Alexa?
New classic music.
Sounds relaxing.
Yep.
What do you think, Penny? Sounds like a lot of screaming. Craig is in a hurry. He's always way ahead of me. Craig?
Good, good.
I've been watching the robins outside the window here. I think they flew away. All done. It's a bright and sunny day, a little chilly, but it feels good right now because I'm hot. I might just be able to take another walk sometime today. It's a little windy, not terrible. And today we have some packages to pick up. Craig's favorite thing. My keys, okay. Is there just one? Must be not in the box yet. Oh well, we'll come back tomorrow because I know we have another one coming tomorrow too. We have our bag of change. We're going to take it in. We are going to get a gift card and then we'll use the change, however much it is, to pay for part of it, and we'll just pay the rest with cash. But it's always kind of a fun thing to do. This isn't all of our change. I just took a bunch and put it in a little pouch. Craig loves to put the change in. And it's a good way to get Craig involved in saving for the vacation. Better get a cart. See something you want, buddy? Or are you just looking around? Okay.
Honey mustard.
Oh, that's right. You need honey mustard. Well, let's go get that honey mustard. I like these new Doritos. Fiery mango. Now, why do they have to be fiery? We're going to put one in for a taste test, though. Honey mustard acquired. Let me see what kind you picked up. Great value honey mustard. Craig's got some.
Why'd you get these?
Well, I thought we'd use them for a taste test. What did you? Craig got some Dijon. What was it? Other mustard.
Dijon.
And what did you say?
Wine.
He said it tasted like wine. So we got some different honey mustard today. I bet he read that on the label and it freaked him out. Let's see. And I needed a couple things while I'm here. What did I say I need, Craig? Do you remember what I said I need?
Sheets?
No, not sheets. I need Metamucil and one other thing. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm still trying to figure out what else it was I needed. I really want to remember. Oh, Craig, I know there's something I need to look for. I need to look for keto bagel thins.
Yeah, keto bagel pins.
Yeah, let's go back over here and look. Show you some of Walmart's fashion. Look at this little, it's a silicone cup with a bear in the bottom. It's heavy too. I guess it's so it's doesn't tip over so easy. Cute.
No, Josie, working.
The girls love these. So unfortunately no keto ones, but these are the ones Craig uses for his turkey sandwiches. And are these moldy? They are. Yikes. Someone missed taking those off the shelf. So unfortunately no keto ones, but these are the ones Craig uses for his turkey sandwiches. And are these moldy? They are. Yikes. Someone missed taking those off the shelf. Craig appears to be looking for a DVD. The Facts of Life. That was one of my all-time favorites. I remember Stephanie watching all of these too. I always liked it when she watched the shows that I used to watch step by step. Craig's looking over there. I think Craig's finding anything interesting today. See something you want to look at? Yikes.
No.
What are those? Water world. Oh, they're glow in the dark. Okay, can someone tell me why the sugar-free has 11 carbohydrates and the regular only has 6? I think we'll get the regular. We were thinking maybe it would be good for Joe's diabetes too. Plus, you know, we're older. We need it. I think we're going to try this one. It's supposed to be good for your joints. It's very expensive. I finally remember what I needed. Laminating pouches, because I'm going to start making the countdown. Because this time we're doing 200 days, just to make it fun. So we'll put that in the cart. Craig's being very patient with me. All right, let's find the gift cards now. I think this is the message of the day. Be good to people for no reason. You see over there?
Wednesday.
No.
Alf.
Yeah.
Alf.
Someone asked if you like Alf because you want him to eat eggs.
Yes.
Did you know that Walmart has Krispy Kreme now?
Yeah.
But we're really looking for a Disney gift card. Let's see, I see one there. There's just one certain one I like the best, but I don't think they have it. I actually found the one I want. I picked these because they're sealed and tamper resistant. Because I recently saw a story how someone had been able to get the money off of gift cards at Target, and people were receiving empty gift cards. So I'm trying to be careful. Here's Craig's favorite part. It's a great way to use your spare change if you didn't know. You can just put them right in there. You do have to go kind of slow because the machine has to process. And if you try to go too fast, it'll jam, which we learned the hard way last year. So you just have to wait. Now it's green, so you can start again. We did a cash payment of $42.21. So that's pretty good. That pays for almost half of our gift card.
Okay.
You did a good job.
It's mail time, everybody. Today's mail.
We'll be going back to the post office tomorrow because it said we were going to have 3 packages, but there was only 1. So I'm guessing that the other 2 just weren't in the box yet. That'll give us something to do tomorrow, though.
The Sesame Street Pet Show.
Ooh.
Baby Piggy. Craig, hello again from Rome, Georgia. I got this book and a figurine from a girl on Mercari. I thought you could read a book that I loved as a child to everyone. The figurine for your collection. Have a great day. Your friend Ashton Showalter. Thank you, Ashton.
Let's see this book. Here, I'm going to show them the Miss Piggy. There's Miss Piggy. Oh, here, you hold her, because I think I'm too close. There we go. Now I can see her better. She's really cute. Okay. You don't have to read it right now, but if you want to, do you want to read it now or do you just want to look at it? Okay. Can we read it later?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll read that tonight for story time.
Thank you, Ashton.
Josie. People said, we want to see more Josie on the videos. Can you say hi, Josie? Hi, Josie. She's too busy watching her show.
Okay.
You know, we're trying.
We're trying these Baja Fiery Mango Doritos.
Baja Fiery Mango Doritos. Is that what? Yeah, it's Baja.
Let's see how they taste.
Craig's been very anxious to try these. Even though they say they're fiery, I'm not sure. Let me see if they're fiery. They smell like spice.
Tastes good.
Apparently, Craig's not feeling the spice like me. They're kind of sweet and tangy at the same time. They have a pleasant enough taste. But I think they're fiery. And I don't think Craig does. So what do you think, Craig?
Yeah, they taste fiery.
What do you give them? You give them 2 thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Today, I wanted to try making a keto recipe that I actually saw on Facebook Reels. I cannot think of the man's name that I found this recipe from, but I'll try and find it and link it to this video too to give him credit. But what I did first was take a spaghetti squash and cut it in half. And if anyone knows a better way to cut a spaghetti squash in half, please let me know, because I did cut my finger a little bit. It's really hard. The shell is so hard. I'm thinking maybe I should have poked a few holes in it and softened it in the microwave maybe. But nonetheless, I have cut it in half, and now I'm going to just take these seeds out. Now you're probably wondering, why aren't you having Craig help you make this? Well, I guess he could have this part, because you can't see yet that spaghetti squash actually does look like spaghetti. But this part, he couldn't have cut it in half, and getting the seeds might have been a hard task too. So I decided to do this part myself and have Craig help me make the filling when the spaghetti squash is done. What I am making is called buffalo chicken spaghetti squash, and it's a pretty easy recipe. So first you cut your spaghetti squash in half, like I did. And then there's some like guts in the middle of the spaghetti squash, kind of like pumpkin guts. And I'm just taking a spoon and getting that out, cleaning out the middle. I'm about done. Many years ago when I did Weight Watchers, and what I remember then was I cooked it in the microwave, I believe, and then got the spaghetti out, and then I would saute it in a pan with some peppers and onions and seasonings. And it was really good. I definitely need to do that again. Why is it when you go off of a diet, you stop making the recipes that you really liked when you were on the diet? I have no idea, but I do it every time. And I swear this time I won't. And I hope it's true. I mean, really, I want this to be the last time. I'm 60 years old, and it's just time to make changes and be healthier and feel better. Okay, so I sprayed it down good with olive oil. That's what's in this container. I should have told you that to begin with. But this is an olive oil sprayer that I bought off of Amazon. It's good for spraying your pans or for adding olive oil to recipes, unless you have to measure it out, of course. But this one you're just kind of spraying on however much you want. I sprayed it pretty generously. And what I'm going to put on it is this garlic and onion seasoning. The brand is the Gourmet Collection, and I got this at Marshall's. They pretty much carry it all the time. They have different ones of the spice collection, and so far I've liked all of them. I forgot to open it. So I'm just going to take some of the seasoning in my hand and sprinkle it generously over the spaghetti squash. And when I'm done, I'm going to bring the camera over here and let you see what it looks like. After that, I will put it face down on my baking sheet and put it in the oven at 350 for half an hour and see if it's done. And then after that part is done, then you can make your topping and add it and put it back in the oven to get that all warm together. It looked like a delicious recipe. The buffalo chicken topping looked a lot like buffalo chicken dip, which I love. And there's really none of that doesn't work for keto, so this looks like a good recipe for us. Here's what the spaghetti squash looks like with the seasoning on it. As I said earlier, I did season it quite heavily. If you've ever made spaghetti squash, you know spaghetti squash doesn't really have a taste. Maybe a little bit of sweetness from what I remember. But this is going to cook all those seasonings in it, hopefully. Okay, I got Craig down here. We're going to make the filling for the buffalo chicken spaghetti squash. So we have, in this strainer, we have 3 cans of Swanson's canned chicken. You don't have to use Swanson's. That's just what I have. And I've drained it, and we're going to dump it in here, and then we're going to break it all up with a fork. You want to see if you can do that, Craig? Craig's eating the berries.
No, never start. And why not?
Every day, I like to set out a thing of blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries on the counter. And those make great snacks through the day for us. Craig mostly snacks on fruit. The berries, sometimes they'll have banana. We have apples. All right, it's pretty good. I'll break it up a little bit more just because we want it really broken apart. When you dump out the chicken from the can, it's in chunks kind of. And so you just need to take your fork and kind of smash it and move it around so that it's all broke up.
Hey kids, it's the best.
I said this is really super easy. Here's what your chicken should look like. And then we're going to add some cream cheese. This recipe doesn't really say how much cream cheese, so we're just going to put some in and mix it up until I think it looks right. I'd say about half of a block of cream cheese for as much as we're making. We have 3 cans of chicken, so I think half a block of cream cheese will probably be about right, but we'll see if we need more. This would be easier if I had planned on this sooner and laid out the cream cheese. Craig, you want to see if you can smash that a little bit?
I don't think it's not working.
Too hard for you. I tell you what, we have some time because we can't put this into the squash until, you know what? I think we're going to let's put this in the microwave for 30 seconds and see if that helps us. What have you been doing today, Craig?
Watching Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
I went to get my hair cut and colored today, but I was a day early. My appointment's actually tomorrow. So since I was out, I went and got a pedicure because I really needed one. I want to wear sandals, and I really felt like I couldn't do that until I got my toenails fixed. So They're looking all good and ready for some warm weather. Okay, let's see. See if you can mix that. Otherwise, we'll put it in for a little bit longer. It's still too hard.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe, let's try another 30 seconds.
And the
last thing we put in is the Frank's red hot wing sauce. This isn't really that hot. They have hotter. We like the regular. We don't want it to be really hot. I just like the flavor. Buffalo wing sauce, that's what it is. And there are many different brands, I'm sure. We've just always used this one for some reason. I love buffalo chicken dip, and this pretty much sounds like buffalo chicken dip, so I figure we'll like it. Let's see if that makes it better, Craig. It looks like it's a little softer, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's the secret. You want to mix it a little more? I think we'll add about 1/4 of a cup of the buffalo wing sauce. Oops, can you open it? Good job. Okay. Doesn't smell like much now. Let's pour about, we poured in about 1/2 of a 4th. We don't want too much. We can always add more. Okay, you want to mix that up? And we're going to add some ranch to it too. Yeah, you like ranch, don't you? It's starting to sound better, isn't it? I'll pour some, about 1/8 of a cup of ranch is what I put in there. Definitely a 1/2 of a box of cream cheese was, I think that's just right. What do we look like here? Here, let's get a plastic spoon out of there. Taste it. What do you think? Yeah? And when it's done, when that squash is done, we put this in the halves of the squash, and then we put some mozzarella and cheddar cheese on top and bake it again to get that cheese all melted.
For a sandwich.
Okay, you have to take a little taste of the spaghetti squash with
I don't want the spaghetti squash.
I'll chop it up real little so it's not spaghetti.
No, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat it. Changed my mind.
Okay, I tried.
I'll have the sandwich with side salad.
Like a turkey sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay, deal.
Deal.
Okay, should we make these? Spaghetti squash are done. I need to be able to lift this up so you can see it. That is not working very well. But this is what it looks like. I hope you can see that. One got more done than the other. So one looks more like spaghetti and the other one doesn't. It's slippery. Kind of depends on what you like, but how cooked you like it. I like mine a little mushy. Some people like it more stringy. I could eat it either way. I could honestly eat this like it is right now. It tastes good. And you could definitely season it up any way you want. Now I'm going to take this chicken mixture and just put it right on top. I'm excited to try this. Maybe I could have added a little more of the Frank sauce. Next time I'll probably do that. It's still got a nice kick to it. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of the extra sharp cheddar and some mozzarella on each of them. I would say this would easily serve 4 people, maybe more. Depends on how hungry you are. And very low on carbs. Now I'm going to pop these back into the oven. We'll try 15 minutes, but I bet it'll take, it always takes longer than I think. This is what it looks like before I put it into the oven. Here's a look at the buffalo chicken spaghetti squash. I'll scoop some out in a bowl and show you what it looks like then, but it looks pretty delicious to me. Here's what it looks like inside of the squash. That's what it looks like in the bowl. I didn't put the cheese side up, so it doesn't look as delicious as it might. I'm just mix this together, but I'm going to take this upstairs and see what Joe has to think about it. We've been upstairs watching some videos. All right, I'll let you take a bite first and see what you think.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Craig says
Oh,
no,
it's really
thank
hot.
you. He won't eat it.
I won't eat it.
Well, I mean, I eat cooked zucchini
Yeah.
and summer squash and everything already, so I'm not too afraid. All right, so what is it's got buffalo chicken on it too, right?
Right. Spaghetti squash with some seasoning baked, and then you make buffalo chicken. Buffalo chicken mix.
And there it is, you guys. So
Grimace shake!
right there.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. See, before I took it even with the chicken, I actually just ate it like that.
Well, I think I could just eat
I
the
liked it.
spaghetti squash by itself.
Welcome everyone to Squash Talk with Joe.
I'll go behind you. That'll work. Try to maneuver in here.
Today's episode of Squash Talk involves spaghetti squash. Now, do I like spaghetti squash? I'm not really sure. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Which actually we know because I already tried it, right?
I think it tastes good.
Yeah, it's really
The more I eat, the more I like it.
It's really good. I could eat this without the chicken and just put Lowry's
Well, that's what I was thinking.
or seasoning on it, and yeah, I could eat this.
I think I could just do a seasoning. Also, I was thinking you could make it sweet and put some like stevia and some cinnamon or something, make a dessert kind of thing, and I think I'd like it too.
Ooh. I don't know about, well, the texture is kind of like apples or something, like a strudel type thing. Yeah, you could, make a mock strudel or something. Might be pretty good.
But I do really like this.
Yeah, it's a winner.
From the Sesame Street Book Club, The Sesame Street Pet Show, featuring Jim Henson's Sesame Street Muppets, by Emily Pearl Kingsley, illustrated by Norman Chartier. A Sesame Street Golden Press book, published by Western Publishing Company Incorporated, in conjunction with the Children's Television Workshop. It was the day of Sesame Street's big pet show. Ernie was on his way to the show, clutching a brown paper bag when he saw Bert standing on the street corner. "Come down here, Bernice, come down," called Bert to his pigeon. "I want to straighten out your beautiful feathers, so you'll look your best." Bernice landed on Bert's finger and cooed happily as he smoothed his fur feathers. "Look at her, Ernie," said Bert. "No pet at the show will be able to fly as high as Bernice can. She is sure to win the prize. Hey, Ernie, where is your pet?" "He's right here, Bert, right inside this paper bag. But you can't see him until the show," said Ernie. "I want him to be a surprise. See you later, Bert." Ernie walked down Sesame Street and past Big Bird, who was talking into the fishbowl. "That's right, Goldie. Another few laps," Big Bird said to his pet fish, who was swimming furiously back and forth in the bowl. "I bet no other pet at the show will be able to swim as fast as you can. You're sure to win the prize." Ernie held up his bag. "My pet can't swim," said Ernie, "but he's going to win the prize anyway." "Hey, Ernie," said Cookie Monster, who was standing next to a bird cage with a parrot in it. "Me have talking pet for pet show. Patricia the parrot gets prize at show." "Ah, Patricia want a cracker?" "Gee," said Ernie, "my pet can't talk, but he'll still win the prize." Rodeo Rosie rode past on her horse. "Lance can gallop so fast," she called to Ernie, "that I show he's going to win the prize at the show." "Rufus?" Ernie said to the paper bag. "I know you're not so fast as Lance, but I still think you'll win. Meanwhile, Oscar was leaning out of his can, talking to his pet skunk. You really smell yucky, Daisy, Oscar said. You're gonna be the winner of the pet show. At the pet show. Hi, Ernie, said Harry Monster. Come look at my sweet little kitty. Sam can wash his face with his paw. I'm sure he's going to win the prize at the pet show. Gee, Harry, my pet can't wash his face, but I think he's going to win anyway. Then Ernie saw Grover and his pet. Hi, Ernie, said Grover. Look at my furry little puppy, Floyd. He is so cute and adorable. I just know he will win the prize. Ernie sat down in the playground swing. Gee, he said to himself, my pet can't coo, can't swim, can't talk, can't gallop, can't wash his face, and he isn't even furry. The Count was busy getting his pet ready for the pet show. Hold still, Octavia. I want to tie the ribbons on each of your lovely arms. There. That's one arm, 2 arms, 3. Stop wiggling, Octavia, darling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 beautiful arms. Surely you will win the prize. When Ernie saw Lou, she was coaching her pet frog. Come on, Louise. You can hop higher than that, she said. Oh, hi, Ernie. Look what Louise can do. I bet she'll win the prize of the pet show. At last, Ernie arrived at the show. Line up, everybody, said Shark Hemlock, who was the judge. Is everybody ready? The Sesame Street Pet Show is about to begin. Judge Sherlock Hemlock began to move slowly down the line, looking carefully at every pet. Egad, said Sherlock, as he watched Goldie swim a lap. 8 arms? Incredible, he remarked, as he examined Octavia the octopus. Cute and furry indeed, he said, inspecting Grover's puppy Floyd. I have made up my mind, announced Sherlock, when he reached the end of the line. The prize for the highest flyer goes to Bert's pigeon, Bernice. The prize for the best swimmer is won by Big Bird's goldfish, Goldie. Cookie Monster's parrot, Patricia, wins the prize for best talker, and Rodeo Rosie's horse, Lance, wins the prize for the fastest. Daisy, Oscar's skunk, wins smellest, and Sam, Harry's kitten, was cleanest. Grover's puppy Floyd is definitely the furriest pet. Octavia the octopus, the Count's pet, wins the prize for most arms. And Lou's frog, Louise, wins the best hopper prize. Everyone's pet is special, said Sherlock Hemlock, giving blue ribbons to all the pets. Everyone's pet wins a prize. Wait, cried Ernie. You haven't seen my pet yet. Ernie took a glass jar out of his brown paper bag. The top of the jar had holes punched in it. He unscrewed the top and dumped out a small brown bug. This is Rufus, said Ernie. That's your pet? Asked Lou. A little brown bug? Don't tell me that boring bug is your terrific pet, said Oscar. What kind of prize can your bug win, Ernie? Asked Big Bird. Then Rufus began to glow. Oh my goodness, shouted Grover. He lights up. To Rufus the Firefly, said Sherlock Hemlock, I award the prize of brightest pet. Hooray! Shouted everyone. The end. And this is Craigie Vever saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe, and keep on having a great day.
Bye.